want to lose him.
Take it. I'm sick of what's his name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
Nombre del perro. Perro, pone ahí. No, mi perro se llama... Draco. Hello, bienvenido nuevamente a un nuevo capítulo de Dragon Age 2. Estamos justito donde nos hemos dejado en el capítulo anterior. Y cómo mola mi Byto, tío. Cómo mola cómo mola mi Byto. Me gusta muchísimo, la verdad. Necesito cambiarle el nombre. No sé si se podrá con algún truco o comando, pero es que quiero darle un nombre a este Byto. O sea, tenemos Bytelios, que es nuestro querido mago, que ya sabemos todos más o menos cómo es. Pero me gusta este pícaro, tío. Tiene, no sé, tiene una cara que me motiva. O, lógicamente, mucha gente me ha preguntado ¿por qué le has puesto esa nariz? Porque es la mía. O sea, es clavada a mi puta nariz. Bueno, alejamos esto un poco. Y estamos donde dejamos en el capítulo anterior. ¿Madre? ¿Are you? No. Tenemos problemas de que se me frena el señor de Chief. Queremos entrar aquí, pero no podemos entrar porque hay mucha gente y tal y cual. Quiero ver qué pasa aquí. ¿Aquí ocurre algo? No me pone nada para hablar, o sea, no puedo hablar con esta gente. Ahora sí. ¡Madre! Vale, nada, madre. A ver, hablemos con...
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
Bueno. Dime con quién debo hablar. Me va a mandar a la mierda. Me va a mandar a la mierda.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Ah, bueno, vale. Tú solamente te dedicas a que no la liemos. Ok, cojonudo. ¿Y este tío? ¿Qué mierdas eres tú, tío? Es como uno de estos bichos acuáticos del Zelda. ¿Qué hace? Está todo drogado. Oh my god. Vale, a ver, ¿con quién coño tengo que hablar? ¿Puedo pasar? Vale, me dejan entrar, ¿no? Eso me he colado. A ver, bueno, yo voy a ver si van a empezar a atacar ahora. ¿Con quién tengo? Albil está ahí. Me da miedo, tío. Nada. No sé. Bueno, hay una marca. Esa puede estar cerrada, tendré que dar la vuelta. Vale, ahí veo la marca. Bien. Vale, hay más gente aquí, ya digo, yo soy el único que han dejado entrar. What the fuck? ¡Los pies! ¿Qué le pasan a sus pies? No tiene pies.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
A alguien dejaréis entrar.
You wouldn't be out here if nobody could enter.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
¿Quién lo ha decidido?
Surely there's someone higher up that we could persuade.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
A ver, pues ¿cuánto por entrar?
There must be something we can work out.
No foreigner can enter unless they can prove they have coin to bring into the city.
You mean a bribe?
Technically, the Viscount's ordered that no one enters. You want to be a special case, you have to be special.
That's outrageous. It took all our coin just to get here.
You want eyes looking the other way? That takes convincing. And the price goes up each day this continues.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out.
Vale.
Men.
Stop. Vale, ¿yo qué culpa tengo de que me dejen entrar? Oh shit. Toda la peña, pero ¿por qué no tienen piernas, tío? Me mosqueo. Me mosqueo muchísimo. Bueno, vamos a lanzar una poti aquí en todo el medio. Vámonos. Perfecto, tú que eres inmune, pues puñal para ti. E invocamos al perro. Vámonos. A este arquero. Perfecto. ¡Al arquero! Cojones, te quedas ahí medio gilipollado. Vamos. Muerto. Al sin piernas. Ok. Eliminado. 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 ¡Bumba! A por este. Vamos. Perfecto. A por aquel. Y ahora estoy atrás. Muy buena. Mi perro se está enfrentando a aquel. Bueno, que ya está muerto. ¿Alguien más? Nada.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Bueno, hemos conseguido por lo menos algo. Pero se supone que nuestro tío era un noble y nos dice este tío que es una rata. O sea, un pobretón. LOL. Llevo 3 días esperando al pavo.
Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
3 días ha tardado en venir el hijo de puta, ¿eh?
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Y si te lo pido amablemente, bueno, si no nos puedes ayudar a entrar, pues yo diría esto. Entonces nos colaremos.
There are other ways to get into a city.
That didn't turn out so well for those deserters earlier.
I hate to agree, but there's a reason they housed us in an old prison.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Vale, no hay hacienda.
There's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
What? Investigar. No. La fortuna de la familia, eso de momento no me interesa. Es que parece sospechoso. Parece sospechoso.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
Un año.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
No tienes nada mejor.
So you're selling us into indentured servitude? That's your idea?
Think of it as having a job waiting for you in your new home.
Wonderful.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company.
Mercenarios.
They're looking for recruits. Thenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler.
Mercenarios o contrabandistas.
Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Ahora, ¿y Benati?
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Háblame de los mercenarios.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Ya háblame de los contrabandistas.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Pues me gustan los contrabandistas. Es como ser un pirata.
See what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us. I have no real option. Thank you.
Ok. Vale, tenemos dos marcas. Mapa. A ver, tengo que ver. Miran, estos son los contrabandistas. Miran. Yo quiero ir al de arriba. What the fuck. Por aquí. Quiero ir al de arriba. Aterin, ¿eres el contrabandista o no? Sí, yo creo que sí. Encima es una elfa, me gusta.
Are you a Thenril?
He must be Gamlin's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
Investigar. Así que eres contrabandista, perfecto, vale. Regresar. Lo haré, cueste lo que cueste, no quiero saber nada más. Directamente me voy con los contrabandistas y ya veremos. O sea, no me interesa conocer datos oscuros antes de empezar a trabajar. Así lo puedo. Si no lo sé, no es ilegal, ¿no? Algo así. Lo haré cueste lo que cueste.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Ok. Soy el cobrador de la daga. El cobrador de la daga. Ok. Vamos a ver. Aquí hay un cofre de mercader. Hay un guardia.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Échale, ¿no?
Your business is done.
But...
Si Myron dice que el trato está cerrado, está cerrado y no hay nada que hablar.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
Investigar. ¿Engañaste a esa mujer?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
Tienes razón.
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order.
Yo estoy de acuerdo con él.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
¿Qué tipo de tienda es esta?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
Sí, has tenido mucha suerte.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
Claro que sí. Vamos allá. Me envía a Terril.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she?
Sí.
Too cowardly to do it herself.
Aquí todos somos amigos, ¿no? Podemos evitar la violencia. Vale, podemos evitar la violencia. No, es que yo no diría eso. Yo no diría directamente que te va a partir la cara. Yo diría, aquí todos somos amigos, ¿no? O sea, en plan de, tú, you know me, ¿no? Tú me estás entendiendo.
This has all just been a misunderstanding, hasn't it?
You think so?
I do. Don't you think business partners deserve a return on their investment?
Enough. I'm tired of fighting over this. Here, take the key for the chest. That should be enough to pay that witch. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Ok. Vale, creo que... Vale, creo que le he conseguido convencer sin proponérmelo. Me gusta, está bien. Creo que lo he hecho bien. He elegido bien, sí. Estoy orgulloso de mí.
Could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Ok. Level up. Vamos allá. Atributos. Puntito de destreza. Puntito en astucia. Y fuerza. Ahora lo tenemos. Y yo voy a seguir. Me quiero poner esta para usar los combos. Fuerza y constitución. Y otro en fuerza. Y tú vas a ser esta misma. Perfecto. Listo. Ok. Ahora hablar con mi tío y decirle todo ok. Tito. Todo ok, Tito. Vamos para adentro.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Ethenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
Durante un año.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Muy bien, hemos conseguido entrar. Trabajando un año para la pava esta.
Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight.
Ve, ahora se ha terminado la ruina.
But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
O sea, da igual que hice en el Dragon Age 1, que yo había puesto que el círculo de magos tuviese todo el poder. Al final los templarios han ganado. Es lo que entiendo yo. O sea, que ahora hay templarios persiguiendo a magos por todo el país, ¿no? Este, J pelirrojo. Por las tetas de Adraste, ¿qué coño?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Vamos a tuntum. Tenemos experiencia. Conozcámonos, Bartrán. Sí, yo le diría esto, o sea, es un puto enano. Vamos a brindar con unas jarras de miel y ya verás cómo nos hacemos buenos amigos.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now.
Ay, hombre.
For a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Bueno, los templarios son tu problema. No, no, no. Todo irá bien.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Igual funciona.
He always seems to know what's going on.
We might as well ask. Otherwise,
Mira quién está ahí al fondo.
I don't know what we'll do.
Estaban los enanos del Dragon Age 1, pero ¿por qué uno está vivo? Me ha robado. ¡Hijo de puta! El J pelirrojo me ha robado.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Off you go.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service.
At your service.
I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Eres demasiado salamero. Tu hermano me ha rechazado. ¿Cómo razonamos con él?
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
50 soberanos. Investigar. ¿Responderías de mí?
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
No tengo mucho dinero.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it.
¿Y dónde coño saco 50 soberanos?
Into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Investigar. Posibilidades. ¿Cómo podrías ayudarme? ¿Cómo podrías ayudarme? A ver.
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Pero la ballesta, está claro, tío.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Lo haré, que me cae bien el enano.
Perfect. Kirkwell's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your
Perfecto.
un
nuevo hogar. Subes tú de nivel. Actitudes. Magia. Voluntad. Magia. Confirmamos. Fuego. Quiero centrarlo un poquito en fuego. Entonces un poco pícaro también, ¿no? Destreza. Y astucia. Y destreza. Confirmamos. Solo que tú vas por la rama de arquería. Bueno, la rama de Bianca. Tenemos ahí flechas detonantes. Perfecto. Nueva misión. Dale a Barrant los 50 soberanos para convertirte en un socio. Largo camino a casa. Entrega el amuleto de Flemet a la custodia Materi en el campamento de los Dalasianos del monte Éndido. Ve a casa de Gamlet en Baja Ciudad. Puede que Aveline, vale. La charla de negocios. Habla con Barik en el ahorcado. Ok. Baja Ciudad. Me han bajado los FPS a 22 por un momento. Tengo ahí unas marcas. Vamos a ir por aquí. Mercado Alta Ciudad. Yo quiero ir. No, Wendy no. A Baja Ciudad quiero ir yo. A ver. M. ¿Esto hacia dónde va? Salir de la zona. Joder la ambulancia, tío. ¡Dios! ¡Dios! Me he perforado un pulmón. ¡Dios! ¡Hostia! Puta, ¿le tengo alergia a las ambulancias o qué? La capilla. Rosa Florida. Salida de la zona. Sí, pues voy a salir de la zona. Por aquí. Ya lo haré con ese hombre después. Irte de aventura. Vale, sabía que me iba a salir mapa. Tengo cartas. Casa de Ganen, en Baja Ciudad. Ah, que no puedo ir. Cojonudo. Baja Ciudad. Tendré que bajar hasta aquí para luego ir aquí. Porque quiero ver las cosas que tengo en el cofre. Un nuevo hogar, aquí. Supongo que habrá una cinemática o algo mostrándome la casa y tal. Y tengo que recoger todos los premios de las DLCs que me vinieron al comprar el juego. Vale, tenemos aquí a alguien.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind.
Una mujer casada.
Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
No me quejo.
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Encargar pociones. Oh, curioso. Curioso. Fórmulas. O sea... no puedo crear objetos. Porque... no tengo raíz élfica. Ok. Muy bien, pero bueno, tengo ya lo de encargar pociones. No las tengo que hacer yo. Puedo encargar que me las hagan. Eso me parece cojonudo. Tenemos aquí unos mercaderes. De momento no me interesa nada. Donación para la capilla. Anda y que te den. Yo lo marco la X en la casilla de la iglesia. Barriadas viejas. A ver, my home. My new home. Puede ser... Aquí está mi casita. Venga, se supone que aquí tiene que haber un cofre. O algo. ¡Oh, el perrito! Chiquitín. Ahí están mis cosas. El cofre ahí con 3 candados, ¿sabes? Ahí tope 4. Tope 4, tope guapo. Vale. Mira la correspondencia. Escritorio. Veamos, tenemos carta de Anteri. Ha pasado un año y eres libre, puedes irte. A pesar de lo que pienses, nuestra colaboración ha estado bien. Si no te importa ensuciarte las manos, puede que te dé algún trabajillo, cuídate. Vale, ya lo he leído. El Emporio Negro. Aunque tú no me conoces, yo he oído hablar de ti. Creo que necesitamos algunos objetos de mi colección y la manera de obtenerlos. Esta investigación no se ha ofrecido a cualquiera, bla 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 bla. Considera esto una invitación al Emporio Negro. Esta carta incluye las instrucciones con el encanto para acceder a través de los pasajes subterráneos de la ciudad. Si le das el encanto a otra persona, el permiso se revocará inmediatamente. Vale. No me he enterado muy bien cómo ir al Emporio. Almacén. Ok, esto ya es lo que me mola. Tenemos por aquí una daga, que es una puta mierda de daga, porque hace 5 de daño y las que tengo yo equipadas en 7. 13 por segundo. Cuchilla de degollador de cazador. Y qué mierda de armadura de cuero de basto. Armadura 49. Vaya mierda de equipo. Pongo el cinto que no tengo ningún cinto. Pociones. Vale, se supone encargar pociones. El perro, ¿está bien el perro? ¿Qué pasa, muchacho? ¿Quieres jugar?
Come on, let's play fetch the invisible ball.
Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often.
Pues de momento me preocupa su seguridad.
He's part of the family. I wouldn't want to lose him.
Take it. I'm sick of what's his name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
Nombre del perro. Perro, pone ahí. No, mi perro se llama Draco. Ahí está mi perrico. Bonito, pobrecito, tío. Draco. Examinar. ¿Qué coño es esto? Una barra de pan. Puerta. No sé dónde coño estoy intentando buscar el cofre. Entregas especiales. Esto es lo que buscaba yo. Tomos, dice. Estos libros, bla, bla, bla. Navaja. Un huevo de cosas. Lo cojo todo. Lo cojo todo. Y ahora que llevamos 32 minutos, voy al inventario. Vale, no puedo usar la navaja porque necesito a 2 manos. Pero si tengo yo... Ah, es un espadón. Cojona. ¿Y esto qué? Arma y escudo, ¿no? ¿En serio no tengo ninguna daga? Bueno. Estas son las dagas que tengo yo. Nada, 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 nada. Esto tendría que vender. Vale. 5, 5... Nada, no tengo ningún... No me puedo poner nada. Armadura de cuero, veamos, 49 no. Botas de yelmo gélido. Esto sí puedo. Sangre de dragón. Fuerza 18, 19, 19. Resistencia al frío. Estas se las voy a poner a mi hermana. Podría ponerme la armadura de dragón. Constitución 13 y fuerza 19. De momento no llego. Es que fuerza 19 es mucho. Es mucho. Vale, aquí tenemos un montón de cosas. Salud 10, armadura 1. Ataque, daño por fuego. Esto me mola. Daño por fuego, resistencia a fuego. Regeneración de salud también me mola. Combate de rocío, daño por frío, resistencia a frío. Los enemigos sueltan mejores objetos de equipo. Esta para adentro. Directo. A ver. Voluntad. Ataque físico. Ataque 18 y daño físico. Destreza 1, velocidad de regeneración de maná, bonificación de desarmar trampas, abrir cerraduras. Este es para mi pícaro. Lo tenemos. Daño por naturaleza, curación de los personajes. Este es para mi hermana. Escudo de la familia Hogar. Defensa 9, armadura 1, inmunidad al empujón. El anillo del susurro. Astucia 1, velocidad de ataque 1. Los enemigos sueltan más dinero. Para mi pícaro. Cinto de trofeo de hebra. Regeneración salud, ¿vale? Los fieros. ¡Wow! Constitución 1, salud 7, resistencia a todo. Retrospección. Los enemigos sueltan mejores objetos de equipo. Para mi pícaro. El resto me da igual. Pociones, estas cosas. Runas. Otros. Vale. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Tengo que vender cositas. Tengo que subirme nivel. Atributos. Me habré tomado unos tomos que me suben los atributos. Porque ves, fuerza 19 no me merece la pena. A ver. Un puntito de destreza. Y uno en constitución. Ahí. Perfecto. Ahora voy a hablar con madre para que nos den esto y lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. No nos peleemos.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gamlen can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Dulce, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Voy a verlo.
Take me to the vault.
Can't. It's in the cellar of the estate. Someone else lives there now.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Esto me huele a chamusquina.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked?
Eso mismo estaba pensando yo.
If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Nuestro tío es un mentiroso compulsivo. Debemos encontrar el testamento, está claro.
I want what's ours.
Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice.
Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Tirados.
Yo nuestra casa los esclavistas.
Gamlen couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the trouble.
Can you just imagine him sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch? Seriously though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Muy bien. Vale, ahora me darán la misión. Perfecto, la tengo igualada. Y lo vamos a dejar hasta aquí, porque si no me alargo muchísimo. Yo me voy a dedicar ahora a vender mi equipo. A vender mi equipo, no me queda nada más por mirar, creo yo. Las reglas, esto es experiencia. Bueno, voy a vender lo que me sobra. Y el resto se lo equiparé a mi hermana. Así que ya sabéis, like, favorito, dejar un comentario si queréis, suscribiros si no estáis y nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo de Dragon Age. ¡Adiós!